Hi guys, Lillian again. I'm here to help you pick out a project for this summer's BlueStamp Engineering program. We're going to look over the main project book, but I want you to start off by thinking about what you're interested in. Do you like building things? Do you want to build with some electronics? Would you like to code something? So you think about that, and we're going to start going through the main project book.
Alright, here is the BSE main project book. So here's going to be a list of all the projects that you can pick from for building this summer. So over here you'll see there's a level 1 projects, and then that corresponds to this column that shows difficulty level. So 1 is going to be for beginner, 2 is for intermediate, and 3 is for advanced. So if you're really new to building projects, I would definitely advise picking a level 1 project or possibly a level 2 project. Then if you've done a lot of projects at home or at school, you could look at possibly doing a level 3 advanced project. So let's look at an example. So here we have the LED binary clock. Under the project subject is going to give you an idea as to what the project is related to. So this one's related to displays, but then there's also communication, energy. I know there's ones that are robotics, fitness, games. So there's a lot of different subjects. And then, as we just talked about, it's going to be a level 1 for the difficulty level. And then this column shows for design documents online. So if it says complete, that means there's a good amount of documentation online that's going to help you while you're building your project. If it's not complete, you might have to do some digging around on your own, so keep that in mind when you're looking at picking a project. Then right here is concepts involved in building the project. So for here is going to go back to what we were talking about, like what are you interested in doing? Are you interested in doing electronics, firmware, mechanics? We've got software. So keep that in mind, look at the concepts involved in the project and make sure you're picking out something that you really want to do. And then here will be some notes on the project, maybe a better description of the project. And then if we scroll over, there's a column that's a link. So this is going to be the Instructables, or the link to whichever website has the instructions on building this project. So let's go ahead and click on it. So here's the LED binary clock. So this one is on Instructables. There's video, and then there's going to be step-by-step process of how to build it. So make sure you're looking at this as you're picking projects and make sure it's something that you think you can do and you want to do. And then going back to the main project book, there's also this column for previous BSE project link, and this is going to be if any other students have done this project. So go and look at their page as well, because this is kind of what you're going to be building as well, your own page of your project, and see, watch their videos, see how they did it, and just really make sure that's something you'd want to build. All right. So we're looking at level 1 projects right here, but if we scroll down, we're going to be able to see the level 2 projects, and then even farther down, you'll see the beginning of all the level 3 projects. So take a look looking at all of those, and we want you to pick about 3 to 4 projects that you're going to email to the instructor, and then you guys are going to figure out which project you're going to do for the summer. And then on top of the main project, there's also a starter project book. Now everyone does a starter project. This is just going to be your initial project to get you building something. It just takes a couple days. So like an example of that is the Menti Boost. That's a backup charger for your cell phone. Another one is the Simon Says game. So when you're looking at this, just pick 2 projects that you think would be fun to start off with this summer. And then quickly I just want to note that there's also a 2-week project book. So if you're not doing the full 6 weeks, you're going to pick a project from here as your main project. So it's going to be laid out the same exact way, so I'm not going to touch on it very much, but just know that this is here for any 2-week students. All right, now that we have our projects picked out, let's go ahead and email the instructor. Alright, so you're going to send an email to the instructor with the projects that you've just picked out. So we'll pretend that I'm the instructor. So, dear Lillian, I am interested in building these projects this summer. So I'm going to separate them by main project and then starter project. And in the main project, I want you to put 3 to 4 ideas on what you would like to build. And I'm going to have you guys fill those in. And then for the starter project, pick just 1 to 2 starter projects that you would like to build or to start off with before you do your main project. So once you do that, go ahead and send it off to the instructor, and then you guys are going to talk further on which project you're going to do. All right, well, I hope that helps, and I'm excited for your summer at BlueStamp.